guys, welcome to the Titan Force. This is your host Osama, and in today's video we're going to be talking about two things. First, we're going to be talking about my physique update that I already promised to you, and the second thing is going to be my summary of any changes that I may have made to my program, along with a little update of how did I do through this week. Firstly, my physique update. My fasted body weight that I recorded this morning was 90.9 kilograms, but it was not really actually fasting. I forgot to not have anything before stepping on the scale, but I had 2 glasses of water before stepping onto the scale. This weight was recorded on Sunday morning, but if you guys may have looked at my stories, I was also showing you that my weight dropped down to 89.6 kilograms. Now, how did this weight go up? What's happening here? If you guys are experiencing something similar, that your weight is down on one day, and like even though you're following another low carb day and there has been no high carb day in the middle, and your weight goes up, it may be because of stress. It's temporary. Do not get confused. You're not doing anything wrong. Until or unless you're not following the diet properly, then you might be able to question that you're doing something wrong. Otherwise, if you're following your diet properly and everything is going smooth, do not worry about the weight fluctuating up and down. Now, my reason behind my weight going up, there were 2 reasons. On Saturday, my blood sugar level dipped below normal twice, and I'm a diabetic for those who don't know about this. And in this case where my blood sugar level dips below normal, I have to treat it ASAP. Now that day on Saturday, it was my low carb day. I was trying to restrict my carbs according to the diet plan, whatever it said, I had to follow that. But when a situation comes upon me when I have to fix my low blood sugar level, I have to eat anything or drink anything that has carbs in it and fix my blood sugar level. That is a priority. What happens when I drink it? Of course, I'm consuming more calories and I'm consuming more carbs. That is really a huge struggle and a huge battle that I have to fight throughout my summer shredding series to keep and maintain my blood sugar level at normal. Why does that happen? It happens all the time. Ask any diabetic. I'm manually taking my insulin. Your body produces insulin naturally and in the most accurate way possible. It wouldn't give you a single micro drop more than what you need, whereas we use mechanical injections and stuff like that to inject ourselves, and that insulin sometimes may be a little too much and a little too less. Even a tiny drop makes a huge difference. So being precise in taking your medication gets a little too difficult sometimes. But besides that, your body, even if I start feeling hungry without even taking my insulin, and if I'm really craving something, my blood sugar level starts dropping a lot too. So there are a lot of factors involved. But in order to sum it short, on that day, I had 2 hypoglycemic attacks, which led me to having around an extra 100 grams of carbohydrates to, fix myself. But on top of that, on Saturday night, my family made a plan to go to a Chinese restaurant to get together because you guys know that I'm in university and the final week is approaching, and when the final exams are coming so close, and knowing that my sisters are also in university, we all together are, bound inside our house studying and not being able to make any family time or do anything else besides just prepping for our finals, and it takes a lot of our time. So my family just wanted to do this get together thing with all of us because we're always out doing our own work. Everybody's in their university and in their class. Now the question was I able to afford a cheat meal for as a dinner on the Saturday low carb day? And I finally made the decision to go with my family because, again, you need to have a balance. You're following a diet, be strict with it, but don't be too lenient. I'm not encouraging you to go off your diet to join your family and have whatever they're serving you on the dinner table every single night. It's just that, you have to see and analyze the situation. How often am I going out with my family? I'm not going out too often. This meal was one meal, and the next one that I'm ever going to have outside of my house as a dinner in a restaurant, it's going to come after a couple of weeks. Most probably when I'm done with my transformation within the next 6 to 7 weeks. So completing all of this information, now I'm going to quickly give you my physique update. Now you guys know that my weight is 90.8. This is how my physique looks like. Looking at my physique right now, how do I feel about any changes that I've made into my physique so far? The changes are not significant. It's only the first week. The fat loss transformation series usually take about 4 weeks or maybe even 6 weeks to show or promise significant results. And also I cannot expect any crazy changes in the first 1 week when I was not fully committed to the diet on Saturday. But again, it's not about me cheating on my diet. I had to just make that decision. It's all about priorities. For me, that's the priority. But if your priority is strictly to achieve a summer transformation, that's your goal, go for it. For me, having a summer body is not like something that I would consider as a death or life situation for me. I'm okay and really happy with the physique that I have right now, so I have no urgency. But I'm still gonna stay as disciplined as I can to show you the physique and actually show you how this transformation process is gonna look through. You know what? I actually believe that me going out on a cheat meal actually should be in this video, and you should be able to know that what happens if you go out and have a cheat meal. Now, when I went to that restaurant, I didn't explain what I had. I had a little bit of rice with some chicken Manchurian and a ball of soup. And as you guys know, Chinese food is really high in salt. As soon as the salt enters your body is now demanding to store more water weight. And I was really thirsty after having that Chinese food that I had, and I drank a lot of water. So my water weight might have gone up. It's not to say that I had a lot of calories from that day or from that dinner that is making me store a lot of fat. It wasn't the case. My food really wasn't that much, and I think it was still the water weight that's keeping my weight up at this number. If it wasn't for the water weight, I would expecting my weight to be somewhere around in 89 point something range of the scale. Coming to the second part of the video, are there any changes that I've made to my diet? Yes, I have, and this is how my new diet plan looks like. And in this diet plan, I haven't changed a lot. So for example, you can see on my high carb day on meal 1, I remember taking out that 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. It's not there anymore. And I also changed my fish in meal 4 on a high carb day to basa, because previously I was having salmon, and salmon is a lot higher in fats. I'm not saying that those fats are bad or that's something really bad. It's just that on a high carb day, I want to keep my fats a little lower. That's why I went with basa. Now coming to the low carb day, if you give it a look, in meal 1, I added a cup of tea. My cup of tea is not very high in sugar, neither am I using high fat milk. So in this case, my cup of tea wouldn't be giving me too many calories. The second change that you would notice in this diet plan is in meal 2, where instead of having 2 scoops of whey protein, I'm just having 1. And then in meal 4, I changed my chicken breast amount from whatever it was in the previous diet plan to 280 grams of chicken breast. One more thing that I've added into this diet plan for you guys to understand it better is the total calorie count. In that total calorie count, you can see that on a low carb day, it's 1670 calories that I'm having. And on a high carb day, I'm having 2250 calories. These calories are going to give you an indication of how much calories you're actually having. It's not too harsh for me actually, because I'm keeping myself in a decent caloric deficit. I'm going to be increasing this deficit not by reducing my macros, but actually adding more cardio. And that is one thing that I'm going to be explaining in my future vlogs, the workout vlogs that I'm going to be posting in the next upcoming week. I'm adding HIIT cardio in my workout, which is going to be metabolizing on my fat, and that's going to help me to burn my fat faster. So this marks the end of the video. I hope I was able to deliver some good quality information. If you guys do happen to have any questions, like I said, drop them down below. And if you have any suggestions even, or any comments or any ideas that you think that I can incorporate into my videos to make them more interactive with you guys and add more information, let me know as well. And I will surely look into that. This is Osama Fit from the Titan Force, signing out.